Hello everyone, it's me again, and believe it or not, I actually have a follow-up video to make on Appmer's staged Minecraft death. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can look at part 1, which is in the description. But, believe it or not, we actually found out some new information about the death, and it actually changes a lot of things, so yeah, I'm going to be covering the new information in this video. Shortly after part 1 was uploaded, Appmer had one of those rare moments where he actually came online onto Discord, and I thought that this would be a prime opportunity to try to ask him some questions about the death. Don't mean to just throw myself into this uninvited, but Appmer, please do us a favor and admit that your Minecraft death was staged so I can sleep at night. This has gone on for much too long. Come on, please. Just do it, come on. Admit that the death was staged. We all know it was staged. So, after 4 months of waiting, does he finally come clean? No, he doesn't. And considering that this was right after I made that video, nobody believes him. What the f***? I promise.
Bruh.
How? I promise! After all that work on that video and somehow it isn't fake. It's not f***ing staged! I swear. How are you possibly gonna wiggle yourself out of this? How? Just tell me. Please explain. How is it not staged? I'll make a response video. Just say your main points here, up arrow. I really can't. It's better in video form. I'm sorry, Appmer, but there's absolutely nothing preventing you from doing this right now. Just simply say it now. Just say it. Up arrow, 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 up arrow. Up arrow. At this point, you'd think that he'd get the message. Clearly, we don't want him to do it in a video, and we just want him to say it now. But as you can see, it's clearly not that simple with him. All we've gotten out of this is, it's not staged, and nothing else.
Do it now.
You can't think of it on the spot. It's probably staged. Please have patience, my children.
Bruh.
It's not staged, but I was going to make a Minecraft hardcore Let's Play. But you don't have a PC. I want you to prove that it's not staged. Hardcore is only on Java Edition PC. Up arrow. That too. It was mentioned but not confirmed for Bedrock. But seriously, Appmer, I need you to explain how your death somehow wasn't staged. It just seems way too fake to be real. Appmer after Minecraft Part 2. I'm still lost as to how it's not staged. Appmer did not kill himself. Like, just come up with one point in defense of this whole thing, Appmer. World's biggest conspiracy theory. I'm not gonna take "it's not staged" as an answer. Just give us a good reason as to how it's not staged, or just come clean. It's obviously staged, Jake. Why else would he not give an answer? Good point. I'm just curious as to how a response video will work. I bet his response video is just gonna be, "Alright, you got me, it's staged." And if it isn't, then I genuinely don't know. Jake needs more analysis skills.
Bruh.
Okay, Michael. How so? What the f***? Yeah, okay, Michael. For he does not know the full story. Anyway, I f***ing dissected your sh** to the brim. Hell, I even used episode 1 as supporting evidence. How in the world do I need better analysis skills? I would if I could, but I can't cause you wouldn't get it. There needs to be a video is what I'm saying. Dude, come clean or explain. We don't need a video response, just put it here. We're only making it worse. Cause if it was real, you could say it on the spot, and give even a little evidence. I'm telling you I can't because you would need a lot of context. Then give us context. You can give a little. That doesn't matter, just give us context. Then the video you made would basically be pointless then. Give the context. Just do it. If that's apparently how it's gonna end up, then give the context, if you have that good of a counter against the video. I really rather not text it out. If you defend yourself, then Jake has to follow up and admit he was the one who made the lapse in his judgment. Just do it. But as it stands, it's staged. Indeed, you can't come up with it on the spot.
You wouldn't understand.
Everything has to be a YouTube video with you. Like, for f***'s sake. Okay, Michael. Then make us understand. Dude, just say whatever you're thinking. Just do it. It doesn't matter if we don't understand. Just put it out there.
Just like how Jake didn't need to make the video, but he made it anyway.
Everyone is already pissed at you. Why are you holding this off? You are making it worse. Legit, just tell us. Appmer, you do realize that you've been making it seem like this was staged and playing it off for 4 months, right? What did you expect?
How come he can make a video on the Minecraft thing, but I can't make a reply video?
Because no one gives a shit, not gonna lie. Just explain it here. You can make a vid, if you want, and then make the vid. But we want to know now. We just want answers now. Explain it here first. You rarely ever come online, so this is the prime opportunity. Just do it now.
But I have limited hotspot.
Exactly. So do it while you still can. Just explain how it's not staged. And if it is, just come clean. Please, Appmer, just do it. You can end this right now. Up arrow.
You do realize I can work on the video offline, right?
Bruh, bruh, bruh.
We don't want a stupid video! Just tell us already! Appmer is an actual clown. I don't care anymore. He pisses everyone off. I thought he was maturing.
I really can't text it out, trust me.
You've been insisting that it's not staged for 4 months, and once we get you cornered, you start stalling. No one even cares about the death. Lots of up arrows. And if you can't text it out, just record yourself explaining it and send it. Even more up arrows. Like, seriously. Just give us a hint towards why it wasn't staged. Why does it have to be a YouTube vid? I don't give a shit about a dumb YouTube video. Some up arrows. By the way, if it is staged, then to be honest, who cares?
I'd rather do it in video though, cause editing would actually help what I'm talking about.
Bruh.
Appmer's the kind of person that's confused as to why planes always fall out of the sky when he flies them. Because he's always stalling.
That's the funniest thing I've ever heard.
To the best of your ability, just text it out. By the way, Appmer, Jake's vid had an unintended side effect.
Look, if you don't like Minecraft, then cancel the series. If you stage the death, you will be hated and then be a nobody.
If it's not staged, then this might convince you to explain yourself. All of a sudden, just by seeing negative feedback on his video, he finally decides to explain after arguing for half an hour.
I mined to where the diamonds were when I was playing the Wendy's file offline and was thinking, why not save these for a video? Since if I were to already have them in my inventory, you guys would think I put them there when I was in creative mode or something. I know this doesn't matter anyway, since you're going to still think it's staged.
Okay, that actually makes sense. What about the lava part, though? Makes sense, to be honest. Your staircase seemed really short, so I was doubtful about the diamonds. And episode 1's mining didn't really help, but I guess that makes sense. Yeah, the jump cut made it look suspicious. Okay, so that's one lapse in Jake's judgment. Now get to the main part.
Can someone send the pic of me in the gap with the lava and the water, please? Not that, the one with the iron ores, on the right. Yeah, that one. When there's a huge gap where death could be possible, you wouldn't be thinking about the iron ores. You would be thinking about not dying. So at first, I legitimately did not know those iron ores were there.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, but what about the screaming? Now what about the part when you fell in the lava?
Well, I panicked, so all I thought about was, oh sh**, I guess I'm gonna die.
But why the excessive screaming? How come you went under the water?
It legit shocked me.
Why didn't you just swim back up? The water was right next to you. And when I panic, I don't lose control completely. Plus, there's still some things that don't add up. Why was Operator on?
What?
You had a crown next to your name. That only happens when cheats are on.
The is Operator? Oh, I don't know.
It only goes on when you cheat. Up arrow.
I think I've said multiple times I'm not a Minecraft expert.
But still, Operator is not on by default. Did you edit a game rule?
I don't know. I really don't.
In the video, you bring up the one death rule literally right after talking about you preemptively searching the ravine, which is incredibly suspicious. Also, the incessant forced foreshadowing and jokes right when you reach the ravine becomes extremely suspicious, considering right before you entered the ravine you said that if you died there's no going back. I'm sorry, but this isn't adding up.
This stuff happens.
And there's no way Operator could have been turned on unless if you cheated or left it on upon world creation, which by the way isn't the default option. Also, that isn't an excuse. I'm willing to dismiss the diamonds and iron as real, but the lava and Operator don't make sense, to be honest.
Oh! Wait! No, never mind.
What do you mean?
I was thinking of something else. Forget it. Anyway, I don't know anything about the Operator stuff, to be honest.
It just doesn't make any sense for it to be on, though. When you first make a survival world, it defaults to member unless if you willingly change it. Jake, you start as op on survival, apparently. Oh, okay. But you can still cheat.
Anyway, let's go back to the lava thing.
Ops on by default, I guess. 3 lapses in Jake. Only one more thing to clear. Lava. Appmer, can you please explain to me why you brought up the one death rule right before bringing up looking at the ravine? Up arrow. It's almost as if you went there like you knew you were going to die, and you just wanted to stop the series.
I said the one death rule to end the series quick, but I didn't think it would end that quickly, which if you paid attention to the aftermath of the death, I was pretty surprised as to how early I died, thinking I went out like that?
Yeah, but what about the incessant foreshadowing? Yeah. You kept saying you were totally not gonna end the series just like that. And Appmer, there's one mistake you made with you supposedly being surprised about dying so quickly and how you didn't want that to happen. By the way, you may have proved Jake wrong 3 times, but this is the most important part, the death itself, so you better get this straight. Because in the video, you say word for word,
That would be a fucking godsend if I died.
so in the video itself, you pretty much admit that you want to end the series.
I was just joking around with the foreshadowing. It's called karma, my dude. Even though it's debatable if karma is even a thing.
Yeah, but why? That clearly got you into this spot to begin with, so why would you joke around about wanting to purposely end the series? Let alone conveniently right as you go to the ravine that you preemptively searched for.
I was joking about it because it's one of those situations where I was thinking, wouldn't it be funny if this happened?
Yeah, but what about the part when you said that you totally weren't going to die to end the series? And once again, how about when you said that it would be a godsend if you died?
You mean not die on purpose for the series to end?
You said you hated it. 2. Like, you have to admit that seemed a bit suspicious. Appmer, you said that you totally weren't gonna die to purposely end the series. And then later on you say it'd be a godsend if you died.
Well, if I wanted to die to end the series, I wouldn't have done it in a way that would take so long. And in a way so strange.
What's even more suspicious about this is that you also bring up the whole one death rule along with the ravine, and all the foreshadowing and all that. And then just like that, Appmer has to go to bed, and this whole Minecraft death thing isn't brought up for 2 more months. How is it not staged? Everything just lines up too perfectly for it to not be staged, I'm sorry. You mentioned the ravine, and then right after bringing the one death rule, then you're saying, remember if I die, that means there's no going back. And what if I just died? That will be a godsend if I died. And put funny foreshadowing caption. Admit it, it's staged.
Oh yeah, dude, I'm so smart. I'm totally going to tease the fact that I might die, darn.
I mean, that's totally you. You hype up the dumbest things sometimes. And plus, you actually did tease that you might die. You're like, that doesn't mean I'm gonna die to end the series or something. That would be too crude for me.
Yeah, but why would I say that only for me to die anyways?
Because it was staged. You, Goblin Monkey, admit it.
After all this time of me saying it isn't staged, you would think that, you know what, maybe it isn't staged. But no.
I have thought that a couple of times actually, believe it or not. But looking at the video, I have a hard time believing that.
You would think that maybe if I did the opposite, then you could be questioning the fact that I might have faked my death.
Appmer, it's staged.
Like, honestly, that'd be so stupid. Like, think about it. Actually think about it. Me teasing my death, only for me to die anyways.
Actually, it's not that stupid. The thing is that you made it so obvious that you were staging your death, so I made it make sense. You staged it so badly that we all think it's staged. Nonetheless, even if it wasn't staged, it's clear that you wanted to abruptly stop playing the game.
That would be a fucking godsend if I died. I have made it a new rule for this game that if I die, then I'm gonna stop the Let's Play. Remember, if I die, that means there's no going back.
So even if it wasn't staged, you still wanted to end the series.
I didn't want it to end like that. That would be a fucking godsend if I died.
Appmer, you can't argue against yourself. Please stop.
I already mentioned I didn't know there was nothing under the iron ore.
That has absolutely nothing to do with the quote.
That would be a fucking godsend if I died.
Admit it, you wanted to end the series.
Admit it! And I was just joking when I said it would be a godsend if I die. Let's Players do that kind of stuff all the time.
Oh, it was ironic. Wow. Appmer, your previous point stated that you were just saying that it would be funny if you died there, not that you actually wanted to die. Appmer, admit it. Please, just admit it. You wanted to end the series. There's literally no other reason for you to go to a dangerous ravine and put in the run death rule. It's staged. I don't think he did it on purpose, but I think he wanted to die so badly it was on his subconscious, so he did it semi-purposely.
I didn't die on purpose. I don't know what to do to convince you guys, honestly.
Appmer, you will literally refute anything.
Are my simple replies not good enough? I found the ravine and the diamonds while playing the game, not recording, and I thought to myself, better save these for a video. I just can't understand how you guys don't think how stupid it is for me to be like, oh boy, you better not die, only for me to die anyways. It was unexpected for me.
You weren't just better not die. You were, that would be a godsend if I died. It's clear that you expressed your distaste towards Minecraft and didn't want to play it anymore.
I've already said I don't hate Minecraft. I just prefer older Minecraft.
Yeah, and you don't like newer Minecraft.
I have made it a new rule for this game that if I die, then I'm gonna stop the Let's Play. But Minecraft is still Minecraft either way. That would be a fucking godsend if I died. I was joking when I said that.
Prove it. Everything all just falls into place. You just can't convince us.
I haven't been to the ravine, so how would I know if it's dangerous or not? The reason why it went down there is to find some loot.
You literally said in the video that while you weren't recording, you discovered this huge mine shaft. What are you talking about? Then right after that, you introduced the one death rule.
I discovered it, but I didn't go down digging.
So, what does that prove?
I didn't know it was dangerous or not.
Bruh.
Hang on, let me check the footage.
And I made the one death rule to make the series more intriguing.
Appmer, it was literally on the surface, and there was visible lava. How could you not know that it was dangerous? You had to have known that you would die in the ravine.
I've got so far in Minecraft, why would I just die right then and there? In terms of me having good items.
Because you didn't have good items. You might have thought you had good items, but you had early game stuff.
It was good for the time being.
Are you just gonna completely sidestep what I just said? Like I said, the ravine was literally on the surface, and there was visible lava. How could you not know that it was dangerous? You had to have known that you would die in the ravine. Answer that! And then, 5 minutes of silence.
Well, lava isn't really a big deal if you know what you're doing.
How the frick do you know that? Lava is probably the most dangerous thing in Minecraft. An early game. Like, seriously. Besides, you barely knew anything about Minecraft at the time. How the heck did you know what you're doing? This doesn't make any sense.
I've played Minecraft before. The freak are you talking about?
You got hyped over iron leggings. Iron leggings!
Just the fact that I got them, not them themselves.
I don't even know what you're trying to say anymore, Appmer. Arguing with you is a chore. You wiggle yourself out of everything with your own stupidity. It makes me sad. And then once again, everything just stops. And this whole thing isn't revisited until a month later. Alright, let's go over the main 2 points. 1. Is it staged? Possibly. 2. Did he try to forcefully end the series? Yes. That's what we have so far. However, in May, things change. I searched more on Appmer's video. What do you mean? After announcing the one death rule, Appmer literally explains in the video, saying that he introduced it because he wished that we hated the video.
If I die, then I'm gonna stop the Let's Play. Because, to be honest, I'm gonna be genuine here. I genuinely thought that people were gonna hate the video, and they're gonna tell me to stop and actually make real content, but no. And I'm gonna be honest, oh man, I really wish that you guys would have hated the video.
So he literally admitted that he introduced it to make the series end faster. Yeah, it was obviously on purpose. What a f***ing clown. And yet he tells us this.
And I made the one death rule to make the series more intriguing.
Now we literally have his own video against him. We don't know what he's saying is legit or not anymore.
Make jokes of me all you want, but I just want my image to be reborn. You still think it's staged, huh?
I mean, to be fair, you lied to us about your reasoning for adding the one death rule.
That response video won't happen, by the way.
And it's not just me that thinks it's staged. It's everyone. Yeah, your video debunked your statements on it not being fake.
What do you mean? The reason for the one death rule?
You said you added it to make it more intriguing. And in the video you said, I'm gonna be honest, I really wish you guys hated the video. So you literally admitted that you added it just to make the series end faster. And also exposed yourself for lying with your own video. Plus you conveniently went to the ravine and talked about all of this after bringing it up for the first time, so... You had purposely dying in the back of your mind, I assume, so it just happened.
Considering that hardcore mode isn't on mobile, I wanted there to be tension. And yes, I did want to end the series fast, but I didn't expect it to end right then and there, and it's not like I wanted to play Minecraft forever.
So you died on purpose?
No! Didn't you see what I texted?
Also, Appmer, why else would you bridge over to the other side of the ravine for seemingly no reason, tease your death, and then immediately start taking towards the iron ore if you didn't see it?
I glanced at the ore and my immediate thought was, I gotta have it, not acknowledging that there was nothing under it. And again, how stupid would it be for me to tease my death only for me to die anyways on purpose? I can't stress that enough. It's so ridiculous to believe. Wouldn't that be kind of a dead giveaway to my apparently Megamind-styled plan?
Yeah, exactly. You're Appmer. You would do something super obvious. Also, you said earlier that you didn't see it. You're lying to us.
No, I believe I said I didn't see what was under it.
You idiot! You literally said you didn't see the iron ore!
I didn't see under it.
Your entire f***ing story is full of holes.
I legitimately did not know those iron ores were there.
Just give up, Appmer. You staged it. It's obviously fake. There's so much evidence to it being.
Did you even read the message correctly?
Yes, I did! Yes. You said that you didn't see the iron ores. Jake read it correctly.
Bruh.
Exactly.
That was me answering about falling in the lava.
No, it f***ing wasn't! You were answering to this! You idiot! Stop lying!
At first I didn't see them cause lava. Then I did when building bridge.
So how does that automatically make it not staged? Besides, even if you did accidentally fall, dying early was on the back of your mind. So chances are you were reluctant to recover anyway.
How is this still going on?
Because Appmer has the thickest skull out of literally everyone on this planet. Ever heard of just falling in the water?
Well, I wanted the ores, then I dug to get them, and I ended up dying.
Also, check out my meme. It's to the point where we're literally disproving him with his own messages and video. Random ironic meme that was meant to be normie on purpose.
Also, I was panicking about falling in the lava.
That was a great meme, Must. Also, Appmer, how does panicking explain you not immediately surfacing?
That was a great meme, Must.
Yeah, he swam under the lava. If you were panicking, you would swim up.
Well, I knew there was water, so I tried to go to it, but I swam under it and ended up dying. Well, usually in Minecraft, you can automatically jump when something's in your way.
What made you think that applied to you when you were submerged? That doesn't make any sense.
Well, I haven't played Minecraft in a while.
Also, Appmer, with the 0.9 seconds you were given to react with, I probably would have strafed into the water before even landing if I was super panicked, to be honest.
So I thought that logic would pass over. The way that I am with Minecraft is the way that I am with a lot of games. And again, you would think that with all this time of me saying it's not staged, you would think it's not staged.
No, I'd believe you. And again, you would think with all this time, Appmer would stop saying it's not staged after all this damning evidence against him and him literally changing his story over time. Appmer, the things that are preventing me from believing you is how everything is all so convenient, you teasing your death, and the fact that you're giving inconsistent responses.
Why would I tease my death if my goal was to die purposely? This is going by your logic.
Because you aren't the brightest. Exactly, you're Appmer. Like, look at your past actions. That's exactly something you would do.
And saying that it's because you're Appmer is not an excuse.
Fine then, it's because you're legitimately too stupid to make it subtle. Oh god, that was harsh. That or you wanted it in our faces on purpose and just want this to go on forever. I doubt that, but that's also an example of an Appmer move. Now you see?
Yeah guys, I'm totally going to tease my death and then die apparently on purpose. That totally won't raise some questions.
You do dumber than this all the time. Plus, if it wasn't on purpose, then your biggest mistake was not continuing the series, because that just led us to believe it was staged.
I mean, I am willing to do another series.
It also doesn't help that you saw the ravine in advance, so you could have easily planned all this. Like I said, Appmer, you literally wanted to die to end the series. This is practically smoking gun at this point.
Yes, but with all the stuff that I had, I didn't expect to die in the ravine, thus making me fall in the lava shocking to me.
You still wanted to die nonetheless. The death itself may not have been staged, but the series was forcefully ended. And that perfectly wraps up the entire thing as a whole. Okay, so here's the thing. Appmer admitted to wanting to end the series, so he tried to forcefully end it with the permadeath rule, hopefully making it end sooner. And then by being stupid, he accidentally died way too early, but instead of continuing on, he decided to forcefully end it. So there you have it. That's the end of this, and I honestly don't want to make another one of these because this became mind-numbingly boring to edit. And we're almost at the 30-minute mark, so yeah, props to you for sticking around. I'm done with this.